What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Hybrid Network. I'm Luke, covering a question today that I'm sure several of you might be asking yourselves. The new It trailer has been making the rounds on the internet, and I've gotta say it's got me very interested in the new adaptation of Stephen King's classic novel, delivering a film that looks very much in line with what I had always pictured from reading the book myself. But we're not here to gush over that trailer, but instead we're here to pose a very important question. Who is Pennywise? Sure, you can gather that he's a clown at the very least, but what if I were to tell you that there was so much more to this grinning evil than you could possibly imagine? Now, before I get into this, I think it's fair to warn you that this video might be filled with potential spoilers for the movie. Now, it's not clear how closely the new movie is going to be following the events of the novel or even the miniseries, but if it's as faithful of an adaptation as I think it is, then this video could possibly give away huge plot points about the nature of it. So, if you haven't read the novel or seen the original 1990 miniseries, you might want to click out of this video and do just that. Although if you're not a stickler for spoilery knowledge, feel free to stick around. Just know that you have been warned. So, with that out of the way, let's jump into the topic at hand. So, Pennywise the Dancing Clown appears to be just that. A clown, but the truth about the character is just all the more terrifying. You see, Pennywise isn't a character unto himself, but he's more like a form or a projection that's presented by the main evil entity that plagues the town of Derry, Maine. It. In fact, it has no physical form, or at least we don't know what that physical form is, for you see the entity's physical presence exists outside of human comprehension. Let's go ahead and start at the beginning. You see, it is a cosmic-like being that originates from another plane of existence, the macroverse, a void that is outside and surrounds our own universe, existing long before the Big Bang and the concepts of both time and space. It existed in this macroverse alongside the turtle, its natural enemy and a force for creation, whom is said to have created our universe along with many others. The novel states that it arrived on Earth millions of years ago in the form of an asteroid, crashing into the Earth and settling where the town of Derry would one day be built, hibernating and awaiting for the arrival of humanity. It lives on a cycle, awakening every 27 to 30 years, during which time a series of violent murders and horrific acts occur for 2 years as it begins to feed on the populace before returning to its slumber. It should be noted that its physical form, as stated previously, is unknown, and instead the entity of consumption utilizes shape-shifting to appear as a variety of different forms as it projects itself into our physical realm. Its true body lies in a void outside of the physical plane, something known as the Deadlights, but that's a video for another time. Whenever it feasts, it should be noted that it's not actually physically feeding on its victims. Instead, it gains its sustenance from the fears and emotions of its victims, most of whom are children. It doesn't hunt children in particular, but it does so mostly out of convenience, for you see, children's fears are easily manifestable, and therefore are easier for it to take advantage of, something it describes as being akin to salting the meat. In addition to shape-shifting, it seems like it has immense psychic power, being able to leave psychic imprints on its victims in the case of Beverly being the only one to see the bloody sink, cast massive illusions like balloons that move against the wind, and in some cases simply having selective invisibility, appearing to no one but its victims at times when in populated areas. It's an evil that transcends logic and reasoning, and is truly a force that terrorizes the human mind, a force that lives solely based on its own malevolence. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you guys so much for listening. Let me know if there's anything I missed or if there's anything I might have misconstrued in this video. It's been a long time since I've read the actual novel, so you'll have to forgive me. I'm going off some time-worn knowledge and some outside sources. So again, feel free to correct me on anything in the comments down below. Just make sure to try and keep it spoiler-free or to try and conceal the spoilery things as much as possible. We want to try and keep the experience fresh for people going into the movie blind. Again, thanks for listening, guys. Give us a like and be sure to subscribe to stay updated on more of our videos as they come out. My name is Luke, and I'll catch you guys next time.